Peace be with you. Welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be answering a question that many people might have. And the question is the following. If Allah is all merciful, the most merciful, then how can we explain the worldly punishments? And by worldly punishments, perhaps one might have the cutting of the hands of thieves one in mind, right? This is the one that for some reason a lot of people, feel pretty much, put off by, right? So how come this all merciful God allows this punishment if he is all merciful? What I'm going to say to you is going to be shocking, but you're going to find out that the punishment itself, the worldly punishment, is a manifestation of Allah's mercy, power, all power, powerful mercy, all mercy. How come the guy loses his hand? Doesn't make any sense. Yes, it does. You see, a punishment serves as an expiation. So if, let's say, a thief, commits theft and gets the punishment in this world, he gets his hand chopped off, he gets amputation for his sin, Allah is not going to ask him on the day of judgment about it. So basically, in a way, he avoids punishment in the hereafter, which is so much greater. But because we're so short-sighted, we don't even, fear hell as we should. We just see it as something distant and everything is going to be okay, That's not how it works, my friends. It's not how it works. On the day of judgment, people are going to be on their knees. People are going to be terrified because of what's coming. So if somebody got punished in this world, like I said, he's not going to be asked about it on the day of judgment. And the punishment itself serves as an expiation. So this is the mercy of Allah, right? This is his mercy being applied through the punishment in this world. And maybe something might come as a shock to some of you, but did you know that there are multiple narrations at the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him, where some people actually wanted the punishment? That's how they feared hell. They feared hell so much that they would rather be punished here than in the hereafter. Even though they could have just repented and gotten it over with, they themselves asked for the punishment. So what does it tell us? That the hellfire is worse than everything we could imagine. And these people, they feared hell as it should. Whereas us today, we don't understand hell as we should, as it should be understood, because hell is much far worse than anything one can experience in this life. Getting one's hand chopped off in this world is child's play. It's just a walk in the park compared to the punishment in hell, right? So, yes, we shouldn't take that lightly. And as I said, Allah is merciful to all of society. So, obviously, Allah wants us to live in a healthy, positive society. So the punishment might seem, like I said, disturbing to some people, but let's face it, that's the only language some people would understand. And there's a reason why it's an exemplary punishment, supposed to serve as an example for other people to see and witness the punishment so that they would feel scared. They wouldn't want to do it because they don't want that to happen to them. So this is an exemplary punishment from Allah, from God. So don't do the crime if you can do the time, as they say. So nobody's forcing you. Obviously, you're not hungry, you're not poor, you're not like poor and you're not looking to feed yourself, right? So in this case, yes, this is what God says in the Quran, right? Nobody's making this up. But yes, the punishment, the worldly punishment is meant for people to have their sin kind of expiated, if I do say so myself. I hope that makes sense to to some of you, to all of you, but yes, this is what it serves as. It's supposed to be a punishment that you basically take here instead of getting it in the hereafter. So, for example, let me give you an example. Somebody is about to go to jail, right? Because let's say a minor committed an offense and he will go to jail. He can go to prison or juvie, right? But instead, he actually does some community service, right? So basically, he won't have to go to jail. All he has to do is basically do some community service, and his criminal record will be expunged, right? He won't be, you know, he won't have a criminal record anymore, so he will be able to, go on with his life. So it's a mercy, right? Of course, it's community service. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants to do it, but you have to in order to avoid the punishment. A bigger punishment, which would be, I don't know, 5 years in prison. That's much worse, right? This is a little bit like this, right? It serves as a shorter, some kind of a reduced sentence, if you will, right? And yeah, that's I wanted to say something else, but I think it slipped off my mind. So yes, this is how basically the law works with God, just the same as with us humans. I mean, with the laws of the countries we live in, there are laws too. So law and order is obviously something needed in order to have healthy, positive societies, right? So yes, this is basically what would happen in order for the mercy. It's the mercy of God basically manifesting itself, that the person would have a lesser punishment in this world than if he were to meet his Lord in the hereafter and be punished for it. So it serves as a lighter punishment. I hope that makes sense to you, and feel free to ask me questions in the comment section down below. If you have any recommendation on any particular topic related to religion, I will try to make it if I'm knowledgeable, that is. But yes, thank you, guys, brothers and sisters in faith, brothers and sisters in faith and in humanity. And let me know in the comment section down below about yourselves, about what you think, and any background you have. Please, everybody's welcome here. This is an open channel. Peace be with you. May God bless you all, and goodbye.